Hello there, people. This is my DNA, and then this is have a little extra information talking about my DNA. This is the DNA backbone. It resists to the cleavage, both strands of double-strand structure stored to the same. So this is the picture of my DNA structure, and then the P is the phosphate. This is the thymine, and this is the adenine, and this is the adenine, and this is the phosphate. So over here is the base pairs, and then this is the green is talks about the sugar and the phosphate backbone, and the orange is just the phosphate, and this the yellows, all the yellows, the P's are the phosphates, and the blues, the S is the sugars, and then these are the codes, which is the hydrogen bond. Okay, so this is my next slide, which is the cell cycle. So this is extra information about the cell cycle, which is all of the cells, and G is focused on the complex and orderly division into two. And then it says the cell cycle is ordered set of events and culminating in cell growth and division into two dotted groups and cells. Non-dividing cells not considered to be in the cell cycle. So this is the cell cycle. And this is the mitosis, which is the cell divides, and the G1 is the cell grows, organelles, and duplicates, and chenoids. So that's what that is. And then this is the synthesis. I think this is like the 46 chromosomes duplicating 92. And then this is the G2, which talks about the G point. And then it says the growth checks. And then it says some mistakes to fix them. So yeah, this is the cell cycle. So this is my tRNA. This talks about the translation. And then this is like an mRNA sequence of reading using the genetic code, which is a set of rules and it defines how mRNA sequence is to translate into 20-letter code and amino acids, which is a building blocks of protein in the genetic code is. And just like the translation of mRNA molecule by the ribosome occurs in 3 stages. Internalization, I think that's what it is. Ignition and termination. So I drew this picture here, and it talks about the 10A amino acids ribosome. So this is the picture. And these codes right here is it's an intercoding. I can't really say it right, but that is the codes. And this is the peptide. These orange things right here, and these are another codes. And this is the peptide, which is the code, which is the internet, and this is the mRNA. So yeah, this is the tRNA, which is this whole thing is translation. This is the ribosome, and it says the ribosome is the largest complex of molecular machine found with the living cells that serve in the site of biological protein. Ribosomes are the protein builder of the protein synthesizers of the cell. They are like instruction guides who connect one amino acid at a time and build a long chain. Ribosomes special because they are found in both prokaryotes and these are hard words to say. But I drew this picture too, and this is the ribosome. This is the large subunit, and this is the small unit, and then they combine together and makes a ribosome. This is the RMNA. This translation because here shows the amino acid combined together to make a protein. I drew this picture too. This pink thing is to transfer RNA, and then these right here, these dots are the amino acids, and they combine together to make a protein. And this big purple thing that I drew inside is the ribosome, and then the stripes, the blue stripes, are the mRNA. This is the tRNA. This is the my little passage I wrote, and it says mRNA, which needs to be translated into tRNA, which is a system of translation process to come together correctly during the translation to tRNA molecules. So this is a picture I found on Google, and this talks about the amino acid blinding end. And these yellow things are all codes, and they all loop and they storm and stuff. So this shows like the steps of the TNA and the translation and stuff. So here's the loops, and it tells you like the loop 1 and loop 2, and then it says the anagon and the amino acids binding and stuff. So yeah, this is the TNA translation. Okay, so this is the DNA, and then these are just the bases, but they're still codes. All of them colorful things are codes. And then this is the DNA chain. The green is the DNA chain. And then over here is the cell. So this shows the DNA probably getting the information or probably copying from the cell and stuff. So yeah, these are the codes and stuff. This is the transcription. The DNA goes into the nucleus to get the code.
Well, if you click on each question, though, then you click
So
on
this
each
shows
question,
the mRNA connecting with the codes and stuff, and then it gets information, and then it leaves. So yeah. Then they connect together and they unwind and stuff. And then this shows over here that they're rewinding.